understand that you've been in the industry for over 30 years. What inspired you to become part of it?
When I was growing up, I wanted to be an engineer. I was really good with math and sciences. What intrigued me in the engineering world was some of the engineering that was involved in extracting oil and gas. You get to do things that a lot of normal engineers wouldn't do.
What is fracking exactly?
Fracking is how we help the oil and gas get out of the rock. That's been deposited millions of years ago. It used to be an ancient ocean. We pump water, and we also add some sand to it to help open the cracks that we're making with the water. But the pressure of that water, when we force that water against that rock, will eventually cause it to crack. We keep forcing that water into the rock that keeps opening that crack and makes it just keep following the natural path in the rock itself.
Earlier this September, there was an earthquake in Virginia, and a lot of people are suspecting fracking. So where does the truth lie between fracking and earthquakes?
It depends on the area and what might be in the area geologically. There are areas, though, that if there is fracking activities or water being pumped into a formation next to a major fault plane or something like that, that there might cause a potential slip in that fault. So there's already something there that could create an earthquake, irregardless if there's fracking or not.
How does fracking affect today's youth?
We need a workforce. We need engineers. Okay, I'm in that generation that there's a big gap between, there's a lot more students now getting into the engineering profession, but there's a big gap where there wasn't hardly anybody. Since we have now found more reliable, easily accessible sources of energy, such as natural gas, that it's a good form of energy, I think, to keep our country sustained and get it back on its feet and growing. And there's other accessory type industries that help all of this. So we need more people developing steel. We need more people helping us clean the water and managing the resources. We need environmentalists to help us keep the earth clean and all that kind of thing. We need people monitoring our air emissions. So we need all these technical things outside. We need the administrative type help, okay? So we create a lot of jobs.
So, Mr. Balderston, when do you think our world will begin to run dangerously low on natural resources?
Well, I think when we grow too big and we don't manage the ones we got, I think that's when we're gonna get in trouble. But if we conserve the stuff we have now, and use the available resources we have now, and then also continue to develop the ones that last forever, like sunlight and wind, right? Do those kind of things. I think we have, an eternity. But it's if we stay smart about it. If we get stupid about it, we're gonna get in trouble, right? That's why we need guys like you in the future, right? To make sure that we're conserving those resources.
Alrighty, I really appreciate all the time you spent to do this interview with us, and thank you to EnCana for this wonderful opportunity and this amazing view and everything. It's really been an awesome time. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, thank you. Pretty neat, isn't it? The drilling rig and the frac crew and all that's pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
And they're fracking right now.
Yeah.
These guys are actually pumping cement right now too. I heard those engines get going.